Howdy folks. This little haul here came from a company called tmart.com. They contacted me and asked whether I thought it was possible to have two FPV cameras on a plane with two different views and fly the plane switching between the two different views. So I thought that'll be interesting, I'll give it a go. So I've got the two cameras and I'll have them transmitting on two different frequencies, and I'll have two receivers going into a switch, and then I'll switch backwards and forwards between the two different frequencies into my screen or a pair of goggles or something like that. So Tmart also sent me three of these little 150 milliamp hour batteries, one cell, and a 5 battery USB charger as well. Now links to all of these things will be in the description, so make sure you check them out. The receiver they sent me is an RC802, which is a sort of a tried and true 5.8 gigahertz 8-channel receiver. Nice and simple, basic, works beautifully. Alright, let's have a look at the little JF01 camera. It's a nice little box, nicely packaged. You get a little bit of a instruction manual as well. It's a lovely anodized green aluminium. It's 40 channel, 5.8 gigahertz, 25 milliwatt, 800 TV line, 148 degrees angle of view. There's a button on the side for changing the frequency. Little power plug there. You get a little bare wire connector. You can put your own connector on. You can plug these little one cell batteries straight in. And you can see the little indicator lights here. Short press of the button to change through the 8 channels within a group, and a long press of the button to change the group, and a really long change of the button to change from NTSC to PAL. Now let's just hook it up and see it working. Plug a battery in, little flicker. Now do a search. There we go. And that makes for a really neat little package. Be able to just bundle that all together and slap it on any plane, anywhere. Now I'll take it for a walk outside and show you what it looks like in the nice bright sunshine. So thanks very much tmart.com. This will be an interesting challenge. What I don't know is whether the two FPV transmissions are going to interfere with each other at distance. We'll soon find that out. What I think I'll do is use a plane with an autopilot return to home set up on it, so I can get the plane virtually flying itself in circles above my head. Then I'll be able to look at the screen and flick from image to image without the worry of losing the plane. Alright, so here's my little setup. I have two receivers, and then AV out from that receiver, AV out from that receiver going into this switch here, and both of them feeding into the screen on my quantum goggles, and I can switch from feed to feed in the quantum goggles. Here's one little camera, and I can switch from feed to feed to my two little cameras mounted in two different positions. So that's now flying by itself. I've got two cameras on there, okay. Two receivers. Where is it? Up there. Alright, so now we have the back view on there and the front view there. I'm flying the plane on return to home. This is working well. Landing. Awesome. That worked. So that worked pretty well. But the two cameras on the Phoenix wing pointing in different directions and switching between the two feeds. I could probably have a neater setup if I had two little receivers feeding into some goggles. That'd be a lot neater. That was a bit of fun. Thanks, tmart.com. Check out the video description for the links. See you later.